Okay, Brother Mark, howdy. Here's the setup on that hot rodding your 316 generator. My buddy Mick down in Tasmania turned me on to this. He burns his 316 a lot, like all the time, the one that we built him. And he was needing more and more pressure, and he said it wasn't burning as bright. I said, maybe your packing is getting clogged. Inside, as they come to us, there's strands in there, and I think it's probably fiberglass. I don't know what the guy that's making these uses, but it looks like long fiberglass strands that have been kind of twirled up like a rope and stuck in there. So Mick pulled his out, and his was just clogged like crazy with carbon. And you know, if you can get the carbon off, you can put the packing back, or maybe try something like rock wool or fresh fiberglass strands in there. But what he did, he said, I tried putting a spring in there. Oh, wow. And he says, and it burns with less pressure and it burns brighter. So I told Keith Thompson about that, and he said, I'm going to try it too. But what he did was he used some bronze screen. So I guess there's a couple ways to go about doing that. First, you know, you take your cap off and the little compression fitting, don't lose that, you know, roll under your workbench, you'll never find it. And then do a bubble test. Just blow through the generator, and if you're getting a real good flow of bubbles, your packing probably isn't carbonized. Another way to do it is just, you know, manually blow into the end. And there should be a little bit of back pressure, but not very much. So what I've been doing, the packing only goes probably from about there to maybe there. I've been sticking a piece of stainless steel screen in there. I got a bunch of this screen. You could probably use bronze or copper screen or whatever you can get. I just cut it, roll it up so it's, you know, a fairly dense roll, and I just slip it in the end. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this. There we go. Whoop. And what that does is when that heats up, I think the way it works, I don't know the exact science, but my guess is that that extra mass works as a bigger heat sink, vaporizes your fuel quicker and more completely. So then, you know, put your compression fitting in, get a 220 pricker and clean out your orifice on that just to make sure it's clear, and put it back together. Now you want to get this on good and tight, and if you put this in a vise and try to crank that on, you might smush this. So I made myself just a quick little gadget. It's a generator grabber, and what it is a block of wood. I drilled a hole. Whoop! Drilled a hole in. I put my generator in that, and just clamp it in my vise so I keep the genny from spinning, and then I can get my cap back on good and tight. This way you're not, you know, you're not crushing your generator, you're grabbing it equally all around there. So anyway, that's it.